Today's piece is an illustration of something that I haven't done in a long time, and that is draw a skull. And I really wanted to revisit this because I love drawing skulls, but I do find them technically challenging to do. So I tend to just avoid them. But I really do like the aesthetics of skulls, and especially ones that are adorned with like chains or beads or, you know, any jewelry like that. So that's what I did. I did a skull with very scary pointy teeth, kind of like it's a vampire skull. And I wanted to use a purple color for this skull. I wanted to do gemstones for the eyes, like amethyst gemstones, and I wanted to put an ankh in the center of the forehead. Just for really no reason. There's no sort of real reason for this piece. It's just a bunch of things that I just really wanted to put into a piece and on a skull. Don't mind my hideous finger. I bandaged it up. I was cooking and cut it pretty bad, and it won't stop bleeding, so I just wrapped a tissue around it and put some masking tape around it just as a temporary thing, because I didn't want to get blood everywhere because it was just bleeding profusely. It was I don't like the sight of blood, to be honest with you, unless it's not real and it's in my drawings. So this skull's just adorned with a beaded necklace. It just drapes over the top of the skull and over one of the pointy cheekbones, and then it just sort of tails back up behind the skull. And then there's another little finer beaded chain that's got like these diamond jewels on them, and at the bottom it's just got a cobweb. I just wanted to do a cobweb at the bottom there, so that is all it is. Now, I'm not really good at doing gemstones, and I really want to draw them, so I have decided to practice drawing them. But as you get on and you see the piece, I did not execute that very well either. So once again, there is another item on my very long list of things that I have to work on that I want to draw. And I really wanted to use Connie's palette, her purple palette. These purples are beautiful, and one of them's metallic, and it is absolutely stunning. So once again, jump across to Connie's store and check out her paints. Now, I don't use a huge amount of purples. Purple's nice, definitely a nice colour, but it's not a colour that I prefer to use over other colours in the colour wheel. So I just really wanted to do a purple piece with Connie's different variations of purple. If you like purple, by all means go and, like I said, go and check out Connie's purple palette. As I went on with this piece, after I completely just was not happy with the gemstone eyes, I went over the whole thing with the metallic violet. I was going to do metallic violet on some of the edges of the gemstones, but I wasn't going to cover the whole thing. But after I sort of wasn't really happy with how I laid the colors down and that, so yeah, I took the direction of just, yeah, putting the whole metallic violet over the top of the eyes, the eye gemstones, and hiding some of those mistakes, and then sort of just having the darker colors and the color variation sort of coming through. And then later on I just outline it with a bit of a white, with a white gel pen. And yeah, that's a lesson learnt right there. Like I've been learning a lot of lessons lately, and I've been trying to do better, and I'm sort of realizing, like, you really have to fail before you can realize what you're not really good at and what you are good at. So if I want to draw something and I'm not good at it, I'm just going to keep working on it. And yeah, and you will see my fails. I'm going to show you all the disgusting pieces of art that I do on the way. Like I said, my channel is a journey of me trying to become an artist, and yeah, there's going to be some terrible pieces along the way, and there always is. Even with professional artists, they'll tell you that they do some shocking pieces still, and even though they've been doing it for, like, you know, decades. And that's what it is. Like, I want to show everybody that, yeah, you're gonna have shit days, and there's gonna be days where you don't execute things correctly or right, or they don't look good. They don't look good at all. And I have those days, and I'm showing you because this is my visual diary of my art life. So I really wanted to do this dotty background, so that's what I did. I did a cloudy purple background, and then did all the purples on the purple palette as little dots, and then went over it with a white gel pen and did all these little tiny white dots. And then I did the gemstone shine in the eyes, and yeah, I didn't think this piece was going to turn out that great, but yeah, I don't mind it, to be honest with you, when you sort of get past some of those flaws. And it was actually a good move to put that shine in the eyes to hide the mistake of the eyes. So that is my skull right there, and hopefully you enjoyed this, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!